gonna go live. We're intermissioning, but I'm doing a side mission. I forgot to put little brat's load in. As you can see, it's dark, so we're gonna use night vision. Well, I played the advanced missions last night. This freaking thing still has that issue. Urgh. You need to fix it. I have to do that every damn mission with this thing. Okay. So I finished the missions last night. They're very hard. I need some extra max. I think 100 tonners. I think I want more 100 tonners. Although maybe not. Maybe 95s. Maybe a little faster, like a whole row of Cyclopses or something. Gotta give the crabs some time to catch up. Wow! He just got pwned. Alright, I think. This was way over there. Bye-bye. Dead. And just scratching my leg. Trying to tear shit up. Oh, I am? Well, that sucks. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Ugh. By the way, Centurion. Woof. Out of my darn way. Oh. Alright. He's cooled back down. Good. Almost killed it. Yeah. No, I should have got an airstrike. Oh, I love these big ones. And the whole bit did go boom. Gee, look at that. I'll turn around and do it again. Beep, beep.
Integrity of this place is down to 50%. We're halfway there. Enemy destroyed. Just a wee bit more, Commander. This complex is on the verge of collapse. All rescue crews, our administration building is taking heavy damage. Initiate search and rescue.
It's gotta be the heavy metal.
Oh God, they're going after our important buildings.
Alright, time to get out of here.
Tango down. Coordinating on target's ID. Copy. Last target identified.
Done with you, you ain't gonna have a face left. Neither are you. Alright, we head to the drift off point. Uh-oh, that doesn't look good.
Valid target.
Well, there's gonna be a target coming out of that in a minute. See? Of course.
The settlement is razed.
Ah.
Be a definitive blow to the will of the rebel citizens. Hopefully, this is enough to satisfy our employer.
Alright, I gotta go to Little Brat save, I guess. I forgot. Ta-da! I gotta stop over here and fix stuff first. Alright, we're gonna go to Little Rat Say once I can find it. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Ooh. Whew. Yep. Alright. So, like I said, this next setup, or the Russell Hag missions, the higher ones are really, I don't want to say difficult. Well, yeah, they are difficult, I'd say. They can get pretty difficult. You're going to need a lot of armor, let's put it that way. So 80s, 90s, 95s, somewhere in there. You want most of those. I like assault mechs, that's me. I mean, if I could have 12 or 13 atlases, I might just do that. But I'm going to use some crabs and atlases. Crabs kind of have a lower profile, and sometimes that's good, sometimes it's not. It depends on who you're fighting and what you're fighting. You're going to want a lot of gauze cannons, large lasers, something to hit them at range and tear them up before you get to them. If not, you're going to go with medium lasers and short rangers, but mainly a lot of gauzes. Yeah, because those missions are going to be, you need to kill some stuff quick. You ain't got time to mess around. Unfortunately. I haven't beat the Rangers yet. I got to go through the Mercenary Squad one. I want to try that stuff out later. That's probably why I'm building this. But I'm going to build this and put some more, stuff to it. And a Crusader, heck of a mech. They didn't used to be that good. Now they kind of are. Maybe because of the video game or so, but they still have a lot of armor for a 65-tonner. Which makes it a really good mech. I'm not going to be picking up hero mechs this round, not with this one. I think I'm just going to start saving money. So we're going to save this, and then we're going to go to the Brat save. Where I left off. I'm going to go Atlas Lance. I want to build this up to 15 and try to get all skills. So this is going to be my Potter one. Okay. Now load. Where was... Nope, that's not it. There it is. Little Brat save. Alright. Morning, Brat. Yawn. It's way early for you. What is it, just cresting 7? I get to the harder missions the other day. They are harder. Towards the end of it, oh my god. Yeah, I was definitely beaten. Getting trumped. Big time. So, where were we here? What are we waiting on? Oh yeah, missions. We can do some more missions that'll help. Every little bit will help. I'm not sure if I need more pilots or not. I don't think I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could probably use 2 more. Alright, what do we got? Nation. That usually ends up with a mech. And if it's the one I think it is, I ain't doing it. Let's find something else to do. Something small and something close. Nope. That's not the one I'm doing. It's the one I'm not doing. I just said, yep. Let's try this. This is small and close. Yep. Oh. Yeah, it's 6:40. It's almost 7 for you, yawny face. Maybe it's you. That's what it is. It's you. That's what it is. It's you. You do it. Okay.
We're reading heavy weather warnings out there, Commander. Expect limited visibility and sensor malfunctions on this mission.
Oh. Limited malfunction sensor. That. I don't know what she said, but she just said something. 95. Let's go with another one. What do we need? 230. Well, we can bump that up with a. Oh, I went too far. Whoops. Nope, too far. Need to get 230. So 95 is too far. 245. Ah! Hell with it. We're going with it. We'll take one of these greeny pilots here. Ready? Yeah, ready. When you come, well, yeah, you know. Oh, C-O-M-E, my bad. Wrong, come. That is 18 or over. No, I've been up since my 6 o'clock, and it's now almost 9, so.
Given call signs matching the digital signatures.
Oh, I get it.
Now it's time to push forward.
Saying I'm going to have to take a break from streaming? I like this mech. It's kind of interesting. Might make a full lance of it when I get my lower level character.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
No, I found that I'm going to have to probably make some more mechs.
Ready to start pickup operation.
I mean, eventually the missions will kick in whether I want them to or not, if I have enough mechs and pilots. But I'm going to have a hard time if I do it with what I got now. Oh yeah, I got my butt kicked about 6 times last night.
Add one more to my kill count.
Yeah, I was doing them to check them out and see if they were any good. And they're very challenging. Way challenging. Minecraft? You need a better game. I can't say that. It's not a bad game. I actually liked it. It's one of those few survival games I actually liked. Otherwise than that, I don't like them. I hate most of them. I think they're foolish. Well, Minecraft was cute and it had blocks and it was... I thought it was too low res to be a good game. And then when I played it, I loved the mining aspect and building stuff. And a lot of people love building stuff. I know a person that's got the Sistine Chapel in theirs. Overheated again. I just love the Alpha Strike a lot. It's my problem.
Enemy sit packing for the bright lights of salvation.
There it is. I'll leave the rest of the demolition job up to you, Commander.
I will when I get around to it. Well, I've only got 22 minutes in on this one. I like the overheat. It's fun. I'm going to rebuild it and put some double heat sinks in it. I won't do that anymore. Also, you should separate the weapons groups. See, the rockets overheat, which they shouldn't because they're ballistic. But, hey, what do I know? These guys think they know more making Battletech than I do. Yeah, no, get away. Alright. See, now we're not going to overheat because I'm going to use machine guns. See? See, if I build it, it wouldn't overheat.
They're operating at reduced efficiency. Keep on smashing.
But I'm lazy and I don't like building everything.
You've managed to demolish about half of the target's buildings. Crack on, Commander. They've taken out the fuel reserves.
You bite me, you keep it up.
Here, Commander. Just keep smashing. Let's take that tank apart. Target is down.
Okay, we can go now? Alright, we're good. Where's that tank?
New target, Javelin.
Well,
Target acquired.
That was a big explosion. Nice kill, Commander.
see, it's rockets every time. Not the machine guns, it's the rockets.
Target down.
New target Warhammer.
Oh, where's the Warhammer?
Battle low. Heat critical.
Ah! Need my soda beat.
Target acquired.
Good work. The Archer and Guard base has sustained enough damage. I'd say it's safe to call this mission a success.
Yep, it is.
Nice kill, Commander.
Beep, beep.
Neck went crit too.
Oh no! Go! Go! Sneaky. Oh, good stretch! Oh, that feels better. Mm-hmm. It didn't even give me the Warhammer. You sons of biscuits. Biscuit eaters. I wanted that Warhammer. Yeah, so unfortunately we're going to have to build up some mechs. I may even have to sell some. And then we got to find some big ones. Biggins. Biggins. Yep, biggins. Yeah, that's what I was doing. All right. That one. Next one. Ooh, that's up in this territory. This could be bad. What's the itchy? You behaved, huh? What, building 16 chapels? Oh, that'd be good. There's one thing that Minecraft does have is the building structure is really good in it. You can recreate a lot of stuff as long as you can make the squares. As long as you can mine it, you can make it. It's best to have one mining and the other one making.
Your visibility and sensor readings will be compromised out there.
I'm over tonnage again. That's not good. Can't have that. I get nothing smaller. So I do, but I'd have to rebuild it and it would take too long. Okay, let's go with something bigger. I'll drive something bigger. There we go, 230. I'll take a KR, why not? Oh, Captain Munson don't need a mech because we're taking him out. Too many pilots. I know you do. You need bigger. Should have stayed up last night and showed you bigger. Yeah, the bigger mechs don't overheat as much. But they still can overheat. Trust me. I don't think there's any mech in here I can't overheat. I'm sure I can overheat them all.
We need to buy some time for the Curitan agents. So we've been tasked as destroying a Steiner storage complex. Once more, we'll be operating with a forged call sign.
Stove store, I can't see it. It's blinding.
Rather devious indeed.
Oh, that brightens it up way too much. We'll just stop that. Come on, folks. Let's go.
Move to the commander.
Ta-da. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta... Yeah, I might have to come over and visit your stream just to get you in trouble. Do. Yeah, I do like the way they look.
Combat vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it apart.
Boom.
What?
Dead.
Oh, this one's got medium pulse lasers. Oh no. Oh no. Blech.
Target acquired.
You need to take those out and put mediums in.
Target destroyed.
Kill confirmed.
I just love the way an Atlas walks. Doosh, 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 doosh. That's the right button I was looking for right there. See if I can show you. Brat.
Target acquired.
Hostiles are inbound.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
Oh,
Target destroyed.
big trouble right there in China.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
Good, let's hit it.
Incoming missile.
Our target is now marked. Go get him.
Gauntlet base has confirmed visual of hostile mercenary force.
Yeah, it's called I'm Gonna Kill It.
Target acquired. Heat critical.
Headshot.
There goes that one too. Next.
Target urban map.
Stop shooting me with that. I don't like it.
Heat critical.
Told you I can overheat anything.
Tango smoked.
He's trying to headshot me.
Offline.
Oh, not good.
Target destroyed.
That's it.
Keep on smashing. They are hurt, but our contract calls for us to wipe them off the face of this system.
Ooh, why did they get all chunky all of a sudden? I shouldn't have done that. It's gotta be the snow.
I'm showing heavy damage to a number of the facility structures. We appear to be about halfway there.
Good.
New target orphan.
Yeah, sneak it up on me. Get him.
Damn it, they took out the command center.
That was a command center? Oh well. Charge! Uh-huh.
You're almost there, Commander.
I don't trust you. You're being too innocent.
Area remains.
Or trying to be. Oh.
Component destroyed.
What? Oh, that's not good.
That one winked at me on the way out, I swear.
Who's shooting at you from a distance with lots of rockets?
Heat critical.
Hostiles have taken out the warehouse.
Target destroyed.
Right. Goblin needs to be punished for frickin' mecking my mech.
Ah, there. It's one of the more tanks. Destroy it.
Where? Must be over there.
Target acquired.
Alright, let's get out of here, folks. Come on, Lance, move it.
Falling in file formation, Commander.
New target Thunderbolt. Target acquired.
Come on. I know, you're slow, Atlas. We got it. Yeah, you didn't do anything on Discord. Uh-huh, sure you didn't. What's the Brad doing now? Uh-huh.
The base is destroyed. And
Do a
our
darn
forces
thing on
are
Discord, yep.
to our true identities.
Somebody's spoiled. Mm-hmm. Uh, oh, Goblin, you're fired. Give you a perfectly good Mac, you mess it up. Bad Goblin. Alright. We need something done. Somebody needs to be tied up. Yep. Oh, look what he did to my nice little Mac. Oh, that's rude. Alright, I suppose I should call this. That's only 42 minutes. We still got more time. So if I was you and you're playing MechWarrior 5, I would say this. You want to build up some mechs. Lots of them. When they mean 12, you want 12 assaults. You also want 12 pilots, because you're going to need them. And repair in between missions, you're going to have to. So build up some money too. Because it's going to get nasty. I should have some D's. I need something that goes a little faster. I'm thinking of taking something out of stock over here and selling the rest. I'm going to take that. That. Yep. Alright, well, for now, I got 40 minutes. Let's finish this one out here that we're working on. Because they're getting more and more as I go. I got a mech out of it I can sell. I think I need 2 more pilots, but I want some good ones. These ones suck.
Affirmative, Commander. I'll...
Ready, sir.
Let's do this.
Ready for mission briefing and drop preparations. You have made the right choice, Commander. You wouldn't want me as an adversary.
Ah, blah, blah. Alright, next one. It's a raid. Oh, yay. So we're going to use something faster than the Atlas. What if you can't afford it? You can afford it. Just work on it. If you're just starting out on the campaign, if not, how do I say this? Believe it or not, you'll go through this game pretty good. As you can see, I got a whole bunch in stock. So here's a trick to it. There's a trick to playing the game that's real simple. When you kill mechs, right, you keep collecting mechs from salvage. Just build them up. Instead of selling them one at a time, build them up. Like, just keep collecting them and using the money that you get from the mission to take care of your flights and your maintenance and all that. Before you know it, you'll have a whole bunch of mechs sitting in the corner in cold storage, and then when you need money, all you gotta do is sell them off. And then keep some in the bank, and then sell them off. You know what I mean? It's like building a money bank with your mechs. A lot of us streamers do it that way. Mine are all legendary because I was trying to collect them all. But I'm going to sell them when we get into the higher level missions. I'm probably going to dump a few and keep a few. Like, you'll see these, they're all legendary. See? Because I was collecting them. This one's actually in the story for Russell Haig. If you want to kill Max, keep your Night Star. It's got double Gauss cannons on each arm and stuff. Keep your Night Star. Use your updates and reinforce. I'll show you what updates are while I'm right here. We might as well do some extra showing you how to work. Yeah, keep your, like I said, collect your dead mechs and throw them in storage. And then when you need money, you can just take them out and sell them. Okay? It does strip the armor off them and their lower sell value, but if you collect enough of them, like this right here, is about 36 mil. And these are all just legendaries. And a lot of them you get from doing missions. Like side missions and stuff. This one's bow and arrow. That mission's bow and arrow. To get that archer. What is it? Flame and Fang. I think I'm getting Flame or Fang right now. One of them. Doing these missions I'm doing. This is, I got this out of the store. I do believe one of the Phoenix Hawks you get right off the bat. When you get the character. That one there is a mission, the Oni. Or the Omni. Or the Orion. I keep wanting it to be an Omni mech, but hey. Wishes and dreams. The others I bought out of the store, but like I said, you can sell them if you want, but mainly use your junk mechs. Just keep collecting junk mechs. Before you know it, you'll have millions and millions of C-bills. Because if you collect a bunch of them and then sell them off all at once, you'll have a bunch of C-bills. The Rossel Hogs, this next one, you need 12 mechs. You need 12 pilots just to get it to work. So, in order to get it to start, you need 12 mechs and 12 pilots. But like I said, you're going to want some heaviers. If not, take some lights and make sure they got good damage potential, like PPCs, stuff like that. AC-20s, Gauss cannons. You know what I'm saying? When I started out, it was really hard. This game was not easy. But after you build it up a while, and then you do another thing you could do is you get started to a certain point, stop, take a career mode, go again. You know what I mean? If you're going to do the campaign, just work your way through it nice and slow. If you get in trouble, stop for a little bit and do these side missions. And you'll get some more money. And once in a while, look for a good mech. You know, a good hero mech will help you out where if you don't have any. You grab a hero mech and that will help you. I had one hero mech that started me out for a long time. I used my Black Widow. Actually, campaign will teach you a lot, but you'll get a lot of stuff out of it too. At the end of the campaign, you get a Night Star. You get for free. They give it to you for free. If you can salvage some of the mechs, you can get an Annihilator out of it. That's a legendary. You can get Warhammers here and there. Anything that's an Inner Spear quest usually gives you a mech at the end of it. And sometimes they're heroic, sometimes they're not. Yeah, because you want to slow down on the Russell Hags. The Russell Hags, I would say, are the higher level tier missions. Like, really higher level tier. I was getting my butt kicked, and I've been at this for a while. I've had this game for about a year now. And as you can see, I like to snipe. I like to blow their heads off. That, too, help with your aiming. Try to get your aiming a little better. Zoom in when you're on a long shot and shoot them with a gauze or something early. If that doesn't work, keep aiming for legs. Legs will do it. You take their legs out and they'll die. The legs are probably the weaker point. So like I said, aim for the legs, the head. Now, yeah, they're, like I said, they're a little rough. The problem is it's a constant mission after a mission after a mission. You don't really have time to go to a star map, and if you jump out, it aborts the whole thing. And you don't want to do that. So what you want to do is take your time. Oh yeah, they cleaned out, I think it was the first mission, they wiped out like a bunch of my 75s. It took them a while to get fixed. That's another thing, you got to know what you're going to go up against. So try scraping through the first time. If it takes you a little more time to get used to it, then scrape through the second or third. I have like 4 or 5 careers running at once. I already did it once. It got really hard towards the end. It was like 400-ton missions. There was like 3 of them right in a row. Oh, overheated again. I love the Alpha Strike a lot. That too is my problem sometimes. But like I said, you can also fix them. You can go inside and build your mechs the way you want, but you got to watch it when you do that, because if it's under tonnage or screwy, the oh, I picked the wrong mech. That's probably what my issue is. I was talking too much. If it's under tonnage and what is it? Sometimes the AIs won't work with the mech. They're actually better at it now. So if you build your mech, they will use it too later on. If you want them to use a gooder one. Yeah. Oh, you're making Steiner Lance. That's what known in Battletech as a Steiner Lance. Or a mech warrior. When Steiner can't win, they grab 2 Atlases and make a Scout Lance. Or 4 Atlases and make a Scout Lance out of it. Well, see, there's 2 ways to do it, okay? I like ballistics. I like using Gauss cannons. So I use high damage Gauss cannons, right? And then I up my ballistics with my upgrades. So that way when I shoot once, it will make a spot where I shoot red. And then the next time I shoot, it will destroy that spot. So if you're going to do that and you're going to lose, you know, long range, try not to use the Ks. The Ds are better for Scout Lances and up close. This one here I'm using is more of a long range Atlas. It has a Gauss cannon on it, but it has 2 large lasers too. ER large lasers. I always thought the D was a roundabout mech. It's cheaper for one. These things are like 15 mil a piece. These Ks. The Ds are actually cheaper. They're like 5 or 6. Yeah, 2 Ds and an RS is good. Because an RS is like a wrong range like this one. The difference between a K and an RS is that this one has AMS and 2 medium pulse lasers on it, which I don't like. I could care less. And it has a gauze on it. It's basically the RS with a gauze and an AMS on it.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order
But they're a hell of a lot more expensive than an RS. That AMS will knock it up about 5 mil all by itself.
ready to start pickup operation.
But yeah, 2 Ds, an RS, that sounds about right. That sounds good. If you can, find a P. An Atlas P. Yeah, I know it doesn't have a lot on it, but it has an axe on it, and it has, what is it, medium lasers? Or large lasers? I think it's got PVC on it. And that will do your close-up if they get near you. You just keep that one freaking axing them. Or use a locust with tag on it. I think it's Archimedes and tag, yeah, that work together. Something like that. It's been ages since I got technical about it. I don't. I just kind of short beam it. I could be using tag at long range with the locust and watching them blow up with rockets, but it's kind of boring that way. I like getting in there and punching them. I'm going to overheat again. Use the large laser too much. Your Cyclops, you want to use, I think it's Qs. Is it Qs with a gauze? No, I think it's A's with a gauze. And they have a gauze cannon on them, and then they have your 15 LRM, 15 lasers. Cyclopses are actually really good. I used them to do a lot of the missions in the Rosselhag. I had like 4 of them on another save. And I used them, and I used a lot of gauze. But that's the way I fight. I use gauzes. Anything you can find with a gauze on it, hero mech or otherwise, I usually use it. Because it makes for a short fight with a whole bunch of mechs when that gauze does bang and then bang and it takes them out. You don't have to screw around as much. I'd like to fit one on one of these Crusaders, but there's no way. I don't think they have it set up for it. Yeah, the P gets melee. If you can get in there with a P, then you'll have it as, you know, defense for your close-ups. The one I liked about the P is all those little mechs, those one daughters and lower, you can just axe them once and they're done. It was fun to play with. But yeah, I used it on my Scout Lance to have for backup, and it did really good in the melee areas, like the cities and stuff. Because the bad thing with Atlases is if it's long range, you want to stay that way. If it's short range, you want to get in close. Because long range will kill you. Because they're too slow to catch. They're too slow to run up on the monster, the mech. Blah, can't seem to talk right. But the thing about the new missions with Rasselhag is they're one right after the other, and you go from one planet to another, and I think you do it like 4 or 5 times. There's like 12 missions, and it's mainly long and drawn out. You want to save up some money, you want to be able to fix your mechs, and have patience to wait for them to get done, because if you don't, then it's basically you want to shuffle your mechs around. But the only way you can start them is if you have 12 mechs and 12 pilots. I couldn't figure out why they weren't starting. That's the reason why they're not starting on this one, because I don't have 12 pilots. But I really don't like the pilots I got. I'd rather have all 12 60s, but that's just me. I'm being greedy. I went with Kurita because they sell them more. But it also, if you go hero with Kurita, which is kind of hard to do when you're playing Rasselhag missions. The Kurita will, Kurita, however you want to say it. They sell Atlases more, is what it is. Steiner tends to sell the Ds more. The Ks come from Kurita. The KR comes from Kurita. And you'll be able to get a BH, which is the legendaries. Now, the BH I like because it's all medium lasers, but it's fast as hell. Yep. And they love their Warhammers in their, I don't know now because they're going to have mercenary groups. So I don't know what's going on there, but mainly that's what I did was I wanted to get the Atlases, the best Atlases. So I went and got the KR, the BH, which are the legendary kinds. There's only 2 of those, unless they add, I don't think they added a 3rd one. And then I wanted to get other Atlases to go with it. And the BH is basically a raid Scout Lance, Scout Atlas. It runs at 64 to 70 miles an hour, something like that, but it's all medium lasers and only has an AC-10. Alright, we gotta get out of here before these guys get beat up anymore. I should have took the BH on this one. Anytime you do a raid, you want to go fast. Yeah, I haven't done the infiltration missions yet, but those things look like they're going to be difficult. Because you have to have light mechs to go scout out the mission. I haven't figured it out yet. And they say if you have heavies, they spot you way off. Yeah, Warhammers are nice mechs. I would rather have... I like the Warhammers, but the problem with that is once they get an arm cut off, you're pretty much screwed. But they're another roundabout mech like these new Crusaders are. Well, they're not new. I've been playing Battletech since it first came out. But they're new to the game. Yeah. But like I said, you're going to need 12 mechs. So I would go with... because there's a couple of them that are like 260, 270 on the first start missions. So I would go light with those, or assaults, or heavies. or mediums, and then, you know what I mean, I'd wait and keep my heavies, my assaults safe for a while as much as I could. Well, you know, mix and match. I did it. It was just really aggravating towards the end of it. Oh, and keep doing these and building up your updates, your upgrades. I actually have one with all the upgrades done on it. Oops. Let's go back to these places down here and then fix it. Yep, I think I'm going to call it. It's 1 hour and 1 minute. Nah, I think Karuta's fine. How do I say this? Karuta has an honor cast, which I liked about Karuta because it was honor and it was all about samurais. Leo is kind of the same, but it's more of a dirty political, not really honorable as much as Karita is. Karita's more honorable. Leo's more of a backstabbing ninja type group. But that's where I was surprised they made it through the clan invasion. Because if the clans knew they were honorable and didn't think of them as dogs, they probably would have got more land on Karita. Because they could have challenged them to a duel and then the Karitians would have took it. And that usually probably would have got him killed with the Omni-Mech. Not the pilots, the Omni-Mech. Because Karita always had good freaking leaders and pilots. Because they're disciplined, they train well. Steiner, like they say, is more of a mercenary group. With just a president. Merrick, I don't know. I don't care for Merrick much. I was always a mercenary. I always stayed out of it because it was just, that's why. You know, your friends would be like, well, I'm going to be this house and I'm going to be this house. And if you were the opposite house, they'd get mad. It's like, frig that. I'll stay a mercenary. The hell with them. Actually, they do a lot of light mechs because they run. They run around and they sneak and they do that. The Raven is like one of the best light mechs ever because it uses EMCM and scouting and tags. They tag you from a distance and then they blast you. But then you have the MOG, which is what is it? It depends because different years and different times they changed the way they fought. But there's one thing that Karita's always had, that big corner. I don't think they've ever lost it on the map. You know what I'm saying? They've always owned this much land. It shrinks a little bit here and there. You know what I mean? And then it comes back out. I've seen this one torn right to pieces and it was gone. Depends on different years too. And the clan pretty much chewed up this one, Steiner. I mean, right now, in the updated version, this whole area is Ilcon. Or Ilclan. But it's been a while since I've caught up with the lore or got a source book or anything. I stopped playing tabletop a long time ago. But when I saw these games on console, I was like, well, I'm going to get them. I grew up and had kids. You know how that goes. Oh. Okay. Didn't I just get a dragon? Yeah, I was going to say I got an N1. Weird. It's not a hero mech. Why the hell did I get that? Oh, garbage. Send it! Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to take my Night Star out. Put it back together. I'll take a couple Gauss-Max out and put them back together. I'm not going to do it right now, though. This stream is over, so I'm probably going to put it together some other time. Yeah, I would work on making sure you're ready for it because the Kestrel one. Did you play the Kestrel one? You know how they're back to back to back to back. Um, at least this one tells you to get 12 mechs and 12 pilots. Yeah, probably if you want to run it for memes. I mean, I got mine in storage. I don't like to charge as much. It's kind of like an awesome. I don't care for those either. It doesn't have a. How do I say this? Well, then you'll like the next one. But like I said, make sure you got 12 sturdy mechs and 12 pilots. Maybe another thing would be to make sure you got max armor on most of your mechs. But it's day slate brawl missions. Towards the end of it, it's nothing but brawl missions. All the maps are squished together. You have narrow alleys to get through, and they're sitting on top of the mountains. Oh, it's. They definitely thought about these maps and this missions. Because when I first started playing this, it was all flat ground. And then they had mountains and terrain and kind of squeezed you in or narrowed you in or boxed you in, and you had to fight your way out. This one here, they use every trick in the book to try to kill you. And they do. They're successful. The last 4 missions, I think, were the hardest for me. Yeah. But the reason why I'm saying max armor or make sure your back's shored up is because when you get in some of these tight places, they'll have these helicopters run around and zap you from the top. And I actually died because a helicopter killed me from the head. That mission pissed me off. I was using some English. Because it took me 4 tries to get it. And a lot of it had to do with I was stuck with whatever I had left that was standing from max. Because they chewed them up. So I would get some extras. They say 12, grab some more. You know what I mean? Even if you have to go in with a medium lance at the end of it, do it. Because I think I went in with a medium lance at the end of it. I had 3 Crusaders and 1... I think I had... what did I have at the end? I had 1 Cyclops, yes. I had the Cyclops S left. 3 Crusaders, 2 Crusaders, and 1 freaking Marauder. And the good thing was it was a legendary BH Marauder, which had a Gauss cannon on it. The Cyclops S, CPS, has 2 Gauss cannons in the chest. So it takes a while before they take them out. And that's all I had left. That's the 4 mechs I had left. Everything else was busted or torn apart or was missing parts. Some of them were missing heads, arms, legs. I think 1 Atlas had its chest left, and that was it. Because they dropped me by killing my legs. But yeah, it's pretty interesting the last couple of matches with the Rasselhag. But you do get an Atlas out of it. I think they give you an Atlas, a Cyclops, what was the other? And they give you lots of C-bills. When I got done, I had 36 mil. When I got done all 12 maps. Or all, I should say not 12. I think it's like 9. Because you do the first 3 when you start off. So, and that's that. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you following. I will be doing more of this, but I'm building up for this next set before I do the Rasselhag. So I'm probably going to be building mechs up and doing missions before I do it again. Because the first time I did it was rough. It's not bad, though. It's a really cool mission. It's got cutscenes in between movies, not just paper that they drew like the last couple. And yes, it's definitely better than the Castrol. It's more challenging and harder. So you'll like it. Alright, thanks for following. I appreciate it. I'm going to sign off. I probably won't be back on today with Mech Warrior. I don't think. We'll see. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And thanks for chatting. I like that too. Alrighty, you have a wonderful day, and hopefully you will get through your missions quick. Because the longer it draws out, the less mech you got when you're done. That's the thing, and they love to draw it out. And waves of enemies. So, have fun, and good luck.